Okay, so the brand new Godzilla vs. King Kong trailer just dropped. We're going to get into it, talk and explain everything that we just saw. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss. And let's dive right into it. So a while back, I made a video, and it was the most popular video on the channel at the time, called Why Godzilla King of the Monsters was Better Than Avengers Endgame. And by the looks of this trailer, it's contending for me with Justice League's Snyder Cut for best movie of 2021. So let me react to the trailer, and then if you'd like to know some of the story, because some of it leaked, be sure to stay tuned till the end. I'll give a spoiler warning when I'm about to talk about that. Okay, so we have King Kong in chains. That's one of the first things we see, and Godzilla is showing up for a fight. How does he know King Kong is in chains? Is he coming there to free him? And King Kong is like, I don't need you to free me. And they just start fighting. They waste no time in this trailer getting straight to the King Kong versus Godzilla action. They're fighting. And this makes me think they must be holding on to something behind the scenes, the really big sell that they haven't revealed yet, because they just come out swinging. And man, the graphics look amazing. I'm glad that we're getting some daytime fighting scenes. Usually what happens is special effects teams will do their big sequences at night, and maybe with some kind of weather to help cover up some of the issues they have with graphics and making it look realistic. But no, I mean, you can tell that these people put so much time and effort into making this trailer and this movie that we get broad daylight fight scenes. We get the introduction of a young girl who King Kong is kind of sworn to protect because she's a loner just like he was a loner. And so it's kind of a substitute for the traditional damsel in distress that King Kong usually rescues. Here it's tied to a girl from his island. Keep in mind, guys, all the things that happened in Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, all that is in the same universe, the same monsterverse, and they're building on that story. Now, at face value, this just looks like a movie about a brawl with no real story behind it, but I seriously doubt that. They talk about a war that's been raging on for millennia between Godzilla's people and King Kong's people, and they are the last two standing, the last titans that remain, and they're kind of destined to duke it out for all time. One thing to keep an eye on is the company Monarch. They seem to have captured King Kong. You see him in the chains, and he's on one of those ships where they have the first fight. One thing, and I gotta say this, any monster that can be chained up, I don't think can beat Godzilla. And since this is their first big outing together in the post-Avatar era, I highly doubt that either one of them is going to die, as this thing is already looking to be a cash cow for Warner Brothers. But with that kind of prediction, I want to segue now into a big spoiler alert, because some of the plot details were leaked for the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie, so I'm going to get into that now. So again, if you don't want spoilers, click off now. But with that, let's get into some of the spoilers. So we remember at the end of the Godzilla movie, King of the Monsters, they had the head of Ghidorah. Now, what's being said is that they are not going to create Mecha Ghidorah. They are going to use Ghidorah's brain to create Mecha Godzilla. And this monster will be just absolutely insane. This is probably what they spent a lot of the budget on. Now, the company Monarch has captured King Kong, and they're basically using him to draw out Godzilla on purpose to have them duke it out. As we mentioned earlier, they've been fighting for millennia. And what they're hoping is that they will be so weakened from their fight that Mecha King Kong will be able to come in, and it'll be easy to pick each one of them off. Now, for fans who really pay attention, Kong has been called Kong this entire time. No one has ever said King Kong. So what people are thinking is, after fighting each other, much like Batman v Superman, there's going to be a greater threat, Doomsday, aka Mecha Godzilla, that's going to cause both of them to have to team up in order to get rid of this new guy. Now, after this huge battle with not only each other, but with Mechagodzilla, I would assume Godzilla's just gonna go back to Atlantis, back to the oceans, everything's saved. He's gotten rid of this threat from Monarch. It was never actually King Kong. King Kong's just kind of peed off all the time. And King Kong will return to being king of the land, and that's when I think he's going to get his name, King Kong. But those are some of the plot details that have leaked, mixed in with some of my theories on how it's going to end in particular. But obviously, let me know what your predictions and theories are down in the comments below. I'm so excited for this movie. It's coming up there. Like, Justice League Snyder Cut is #1 for me, but man, Godzilla versus King Kong is definitely looking mighty competitive right now. So let me know which one you're most excited for down in the comments below. As always, leave a like on the video if you're liking the video. Subscribe, click the bell, share this with your friends so we can grow this community, get ready for this movie. We've got a lot of movies and TV shows going on right now. If you're new to the channel, obviously WandaVision we're covering. Also Vikings, the History Channel, it's in its final season, so I'm covering that. We've got Snowpiercer premiering tonight as of the recording and probably airing of this video. So definitely be ready for that. Subscribe, click the bell. You don't want to miss this. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next one.